Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the round number 8 of 14 here for the Northwest Short Track Tour. Today we're going to be taking these ARCA cars 75 laps around Iowa Speedway out here in the cornfields this Saturday night. This will be the Northwest Shootout 75 on tap today. Our 15 drivers so far that have made a practice lap time. We have 17 drivers in the session here. So a stout field, one of the biggest fields we've had this season up to this point. As you can see on screen right now, we're under the lights here at Iowa. 85 degrees on track, 83 degrees ambient air temp. No rain on the forecast with a little gust coming out of the southwest, 12 miles per hour. Currently sitting at the top of your board is Cam Iverson, your points leader here. Cam with a 22.92 is 200s faster than Jordan Probst, newcomer to the league here in the number 38 machine. Jordan Probst running P number 2. Josh Childress, last week's winner. You see him on screen currently. Josh Childress won last weekend here at Martinsville in the mini stocks. 40 laps led out of 50. Brought home the W and moved up the point standings this weekend. He's looking to repeat exactly what he did in Martinsville. Lead the most laps. Take home the checkered flag once again. Josh Childress looking really quick here. P number 3 in practice. In fourth place, we have a Reggie Gill currently with a 22.99, tied with Childress, but a little bit slower. That's going to put him P4. Reggie Gill up to P number 4. Ryan McLeod really strong here tonight. Fifth position for him in practice, 23.03, sharing that time with Andrew Lemke there in sixth place. Seventh place is Tim Garski with a 23.04. Tim sharing the same time as Bobby Grady there in eighth. So very close times here tonight, within a tenth or so for the top 8. Lance Elliott, a newcomer as well in the number 42 machine, running a 23.07. And rounding out the top 10 will be Seth Cooper with a 23.08. That is your top 10 here in practice so far with about 2.5 minutes left. Oh, Josh Childress going around here on the backstretch, trying to get any inch of speed he can out of the rest of this machine. But going down the rest of the board here, in 11th, we got Justin Childress, Josh Childress' brother. Bryson Richardson, second place points sitter currently. But that gap is closing, and we'll pull the points up here currently. After round number 7, this is your current points standings. So see up top there, Cam Iverson leads by a huge margin, a little bit less than 40 points. Looks like he's got about 36 over Bryson Richardson in second, sitting with 229, and right behind him, Dylan Matthews has closed the gap substantially. Only 3 points back of Bryson Richardson earlier on in the season. He was further down this list, but he's moved his way up to third and battling up to second to get in to the top 2. Josh Childress right there behind him in fourth, moved up to the 4th spot after last weekend's win, and Kyle Matthews in 5th, just behind him by 1 point with 217. Ryan McLeod has fallen a little bit here in the point standings with 209 down to 6th. He was sitting 3rd there for a while, but moves himself down to the 6th position after a couple runs that he was less than impressed with. Andrew Lemke sitting in the 7th position, 196. Bobby Grady with 181 points in the 8th position. And tied for 9th place, we have Nate Garski and Devin Matthews, both of which, Nate Garski is not here tonight, so Devin Matthews has a chance to possibly overtake him here and get himself into the top 10 here for more bonus money this season. Seth Cooper is lurking as well with 158 points. Don't count him out too. We have plenty of races left after Iowa, and after tonight, we'll see if Seth Cooper can move himself up into the top 10. Everybody else on back there from that is way out of the point standings here for the rest of the remainder of the season, so expect your top 10 to be a force to be reckoned with here tonight. I don't see Casey Garber out there tonight. Dylan Matthews is still yet to take a time, but we have 17 drivers on the docket here tonight, and it looks to be an exciting 75 laps here at Iowa. No tires, and tire wear is going to be crucial for these drivers to ensure that they keep the car underneath them here. No fuel is needed, allegedly. We do not know yet, but no tires will be allowed, so conserving those tires under this heat is going to be crucial. Not burning up your stuff too quick and being there at the end, I think, is going to be the recipe to success here tonight. As we finish up practice, that is the tail of the tape here. And we'll head right into qualifying here, folks. Mallory's in chat. She's been waiting for this all day. We were talking to her earlier, or I was at least, and she was looking forward to this moment here. This is a very exciting night here. Round number 8, we've crested the halfway point on the Northwest Short Track Tour season, and we're headed downhill from here, but not in a bad way. It's only going to get quicker. It's going to get more intense, and these drivers are battling out for the remainder of the prize pool. So Ryan McLeod, the first car out on track here. We'll get a good look at him. Ryan McLeod in that number 37 Reese's machine. First car to take a lap. As we come around for his first out lap. You want to be down there on that blacktop. That's where all the grip is at. The 37 will show you how to get it done. 5th quickest in practice. Let's see what Ryan McLeod has in qualifying. Comes around for his first lap here. Puts it on the blacktop. You can see right there. He's not going to be in that gray asphalt tonight. It's going to be all on that blacktop. That's where you're going to have the most speed. Coming out of turn number 2. Down the backstretch here goes the Reese's machine. Back on that blacktop again. Coming out of turn number 4. Will Ryan McLeod see the white flag? He will. No worries here. First lap. What's McLeod run here? 23.57 for McLeod. A little bit off his practice time there. Devin Matthews coming around to finish his lap. Devin Matthews runs a 23.52. Nicks out Ryan McLeod. McLeod coming around for lap number 2. Can he get it done on Ryan or Devin Matthews? This is the last lap for McLeod, the heater lap here. What is he going to run? A 23.31. Devin Matthews coming around, trying to beat that 23.30 you see on board there. Devin Matthews runs a 23.34. Not enough to get Ryan McLeod here, just a little bit behind, but still a good run there for the number 7 machine, looking very good. Cam Iverson to the top of the board on his first lap at 23.23. Number 10 machine's back on point here, folks. Coming down the backstretch here for lap number 2. Jordan Probst goes P1. Jordan Probst, P1, coming out of turn number 2 on his first lap. A very quick time here for the 38, the newcomer to the league. Cam Iverson on his second lap runs a 23.07, gets Probst there. Probst coming out of turn number 4. Can he get 2 100s on him? Almost gets into the wall. Oh, he goes out of it. And he does. Probst gets the point there. 23.02. Give that one to Probst. Probst now has the pole position over Cam Iverson. Andrew Lemke, while we were talking about them, ran a 23.14. A good run for him. And Bobby Grady's out on track now. Let's get a good look at Bobby Grady. Bobby Grady finished his lap in P5 with a 23.18. P5 will be your last points paying position here. Lance Elliott, let's get a good onboard with him. His first lap out at 23.41. Coming around for lap number 2 in that Bucky's machine. Can he get up into the top 5 here? Lance Elliott looked pretty strong in practice. Can he get it done here? Looks smooth. Looks smooth. 23.25. Just barely misses out. Put Lance Elliott P3. Tim Garski just finished his second lap here. Put him he got P6. Josh Childress moves to P6. Nobody's crested the top 5 just yet, but this is the second lap for Josh Childress coming on the backstretch. A very quick 77 HendrickCars.com machine. You see him coming out of turn number 4. Can Josh Childress get it done? At the line, we'll see the time. The number 77 machine goes P1. You have a new best time, 22.97. Give it to Josh Childress here tonight. Beeps Jordan Probst, knocks down the 38 machine of the Jordan Probst. Cam Iverson gets bumped to 3rd. Andrew Lemke to 5th. 4th, and move Justin Childress to the 5th position. Excuse me, got all tongue-tied there, but your new top 5 after Childress goes P1, a 22.97. An excellent time for him, and we still have 3 cars yet to qualify. Kyle Matthews, oh, he's going around on the front stretch. That's not going to count. That's not good for him. The 29 having mechanical issues earlier in practice. Didn't get much time to get out there and get a feel for the car. And so it's showing here in qualifying. Hopefully he can come out here and get a lap time down. He's still in the point standings. Remember, folks, if we pull that back up, 5th in points right now is Kyle Matthews with 217, and he needs all the qualifying points he can get because Childress scored points here. Richardson did not score points yet, but Iverson scored points as well, so he needs to close the gap here on Josh Childress to get some points. Childress gaining 10 if he can hold that pole position. So Matthews looks like he's slowed down a backstretch here. Not going to finish out the laps here. We still have 2 more cars yet to qualify. We have Dylan Matthews has not taken a time just yet, and Reggie Gill has not taken a time as well. So we have finished qualifying. Congratulations, Josh Childress. That's going to be your pole position sitter. But after a 5-car invert, that'll put him 5th in the main event. We're going to have the heat race come up right now. And we'll show you your starting grid here tonight. So starting on the pole, after Kyle Matthews did not get to put down a time, will be Kyle Matthews. Outside of him is his nephew, Dylan Matthews. Second row inside will be Reggie Gill. Outside of him, Bryson Richardson. Third row inside, give that one to Corey Eaglebarger. Daryl Houston will start outside of him. Fourth row inside, Seth Cooper. Outside of him will be Devin Matthews in the 7 machine. Inside, 5th row will be Ryan McLeod. Lance Elliott to his outside. And rounding out the field, inside, 6th row, Tim Garski. Outside of him, Bobby Grady after qualifying 6th. So Grady's going to have to work his way back up to the top if he wants to get this bonus point here tonight. Just 1 point on the line for these drivers. We'll see what they can do here. As these drivers take the field, Dylan Matthews you see out there as well as Kyle Matthews. So Matthews did not take a time. Neither Matthews took a time there. Devin Matthews with the quickest one out of the bunch. And we got a full field here tonight for the heat race. 12 cars are going to take the green. Only 1 position's coming home with anything worthwhile. That's going to be first place for an extra bonus point here tonight. So Kyle Matthews, that 29 machine right there, starting on the pole, having mechanical failures, mechanical gremlins, I should say. It looks like the car's out on track now in practice. Didn't get much time to qualify, let alone practice at all. Dylan Matthews cutting in and out here. He's got his car out there, that 17 Ford machine. Look for him to be quick. He's got very little practice out here on this track here tonight, but that does not matter. That 17 machine knows how to get it done. Corey Eaglebarger there in the 73 machine. Bryson Richardson, your second place points finisher. Excuse me. Second place points currently goes to the 08 machine, but Dylan Matthews is just behind him with 226. So only 3 points separating those two on the outside first rows. See the Taco Bell machine of Daryl Houston. 19 machine. Looks like Devin Matthews actually got into the back of him there. We see a little bit of damage here on the 77. Let's get a good look here. Yeah, you can see that front nose dented in. So he did get into the back of the 19 machine. But we'll go ahead and get these cars rolling. They're going to be going green here. Pace car lights are out. Kyle Matthews will see the field. They'll go on green here, folks. The green flag is out. Green, green, green. Kyle Matthews with the jump. Here comes Dylan Matthews blinking all over on his outside. 3 wide for the rest of the field on back. Kyle Matthews with a strong lead outside. He's got him clear coming off at turn number 2. Got 8 laps to go for that 29 machine. Hot on his tail is the 17. Into turn number 3. Matthews making it work. Coming out of turn number 4. The first lap. Give this one to the 29 machine of Kyle Matthews. Dylan Matthews blinking all over the place. Oh, Matthews is in the wall. Kyle Matthews in the wall. That gives a lead to the 17. He comes back across the field. Dylan Matthews now has a huge lead over the rest of the field. The gap is 6/10 back to second place. Seth Cooper goes to work on Kyle Matthews. And Cooper takes over the second spot. He has to go to work and get that gap down on the 17 machine. Bryson Richardson, look at him moving his way back up to the third spot, looking for the extra bonus point here tonight. Kyle Matthews relegated back to the 4th spot after getting into the wall. Seth Cooper is there, folks, inside of Dylan Matthews. Down the front stretch, here we go. Seth Cooper looking all over the place for a way around that 17 machine. He can't quite get it done. It's hard to see. Oh my goodness, the 17's around. It's hard for the 17 machine to be seen out there. He's blinking, so he went around there, folks. Cooper takes the lead. Bryson Richardson on his tail, 2/10 behind him. 4 laps to go at the line. 29 is around. The 29 machine goes around on the front stretch. We're still green. Seth Cooper has about a 3 car lengths lead here on the 08 coming down the backstretch. Can he hold it straight here for the extra bonus point here tonight? Cooper rolling the bottom here, looking very strong. Bobby Grady's in the mix as well. Out of him to P number 3. The top 3 within 5/10 of each other. Corey Eichelbacher down there on the bottom of the apron. Everybody makes it by. Oh, a big bobble out of the 3 machine. The 08's closing in here. 3 laps to go. The 3 machines making it work. Coming out of turn number 4, we're going to see 2 laps to go at the line. Bryson Richardson trying to find a way around this 3 machine, trying to get up to his bumper. He's got 2 laps to make it work. Coming out of turn number 2, closes the gap just that much more, folks. He's almost there. Second place means nothing in the heat race. He needs to get this win if he wants to come home with a bonus point. Seth Cooper's going to see the white flag here. Bryson Richardson, a mirror full for Cooper. Bryson Richardson looks low on the 3 machine, isn't quite there. Seth Cooper down the backstretch. He's still got a big run, about a car length to the 08. Heading into turn number 3. Bryson Richardson looks low. He's there at the back bumper. Oh, he gets a 3 machine loose. Richardson in the wall. A big hit for the 08. And the 3 machine takes it. The 3 machine takes it. Bobby Grady brings home second, but Seth Cooper is bringing home the only thing that matters, and that's a bonus point in the heat race. After a great challenge by the 08 of Bryson Richardson, Seth Cooper prevails. Congratulations, Seth Cooper, on your heat race win. What an intense 8 laps that was there, folks, and we got 75 more in store for you. So we'll have a little bit of a warm-up period here for the rest of the remainder of time. So we got about 4 minutes of warm up here for these drivers to get these cars underneath them, get a good feel of how the track is currently. So we can see 82 degrees outside, 82 degrees on track. And we're looking at a little bit more of a gusty wind since we've looked at the weather conditions here tonight. So gonna change things just a little bit here. We're gonna see who can get it done in these 75 laps, but we'll be back with you here in about 4 minutes. All right, folks, warm-up has come to an end here tonight. We're going to get these cars down pit lane and get them fired up for 75 intense laps here at Iowa Speedway under the lights here tonight at the fastest short track on the planet. You see it there on screen here. And we'll get straight down to your starting grid. So starting on the pole is Justin Childress after qualifying P5. He's going to start on pole after the 5-car invert. Outside of him will be Andrew Lemke, who qualified P4. Cam Iverson qualified P3. That's going to put him in the 3rd position as well. Outside of him will be Jordan Probst, a very quick 38 machine. And your pole winner tonight, coming home with 10 points, Josh Childress will start 5th. Outside of him, Seth Cooper, your heat race winner, is going to start outside of him. Bobby Grady sitting in 7th. Bryson Richardson in 8th. Ryan McLeod in 9th. In 10th goes to Devin Matthews. In the 11th position, give that one to Lance Elliott. 12th position will be Tim Garski. From down on back, we have Kyle Matthews starting 13th. Dylan Matthews starting 14th. Corey Eichelbarker 15th. Daryl Houston 16th. And Reggie Gill will round out the field in 17th here. So that is the starting lineup there tonight. You see there on the left-hand side exactly what it is in case you missed it. But a stout field here ready to take action as we pull on out here. You see Cam Iverson. That's your points leader right there in the 10 machine. A very quick ARCA Menards Toyota Camry. Justin Childress, the new face. That's Josh Childress' brother. His first start here this weekend puts it on pole. A great start already for the 41 machine. Can he hold it on for 75 laps? Andrew Lemke starting outside. A very good starting spot for the 55 machine here. Let's see if he can capitalize on that tonight and move himself up in the point standing positions. So the pace car will lead him around one more time. We'll see the lights go out on the iRacing pace machine. See a beautiful lineup of cars here tonight. Doesn't look like Dylan Matthews or Reggie Gill took the green here. Dylan Matthews down pit lane right now. He is not out on field. Blinking in and out. There must be connection issues there for the 17 machine here tonight. But we have a stout field. Nonetheless, 15 cars are going to take the green flag here. Let's see. Go back down here. A beautiful looking field. So the tail of the tape tonight. Can Justin Childress hold on to this great starting position? Will Cam Iverson come up and make it work? Or will Josh Childress go back to back? Leave your comments down below. Who's going to get it done tonight? Who do we think is going to bring home the Northwest Shootout 75? Round number 8 goes green here. Justin Childress takes it under the green flag. We'll see it. Green, green, green. The 41 machine takes a big jump on the 55 machine. Big. Oh, the 19's out of line. That's going to be a DQ there for the 19 machine. The 19 machine of Daryl Houston will be disqualified. He jumped out of line before the start-finish line. But don't let that hold you back. Cam Iverson has already taken 2nd. Working on Justin Childress already. Josh Childress up to 3rd. A big bobble out of the 77. He saves it. He's going to have to save those tires because these guys get no extra tires. Justin Childress opens the door for Cam Iverson to look low. Not enough there for Cam. Still clear going into 3. 41 outside. 10 looks on the inside. Can he get it done? Coming out of turn 4. He might have him clear. He does. Cam Iverson leads lap number 3. Cam Iverson has taken the lead. You know what he does when he takes it. He walks away with it. Can Josh Childress change that? Childress looks inside of his brother here. Childress versus Childress going into turn number 3. Can the 77 make it work on the 41? The 10 machine leads. This is exactly what he wants to see here. Josh Childress making it work on his brother. Clear going into 2. Not quite yet. He might be clear. Out of the corner here. Not just yet. Still holding strong. He's that 41 machine of Justin. Josh Childress trying to get around that 41 machine. Can't quite get it done. Still side by side. Oh, big bobble out of the 41. He saves it, but that's going to open the door up for the 77. And Andrew Lemke might move up and make his attempt on the 41 machine. Lemke from second, dropped back down to the 4th place position, but he's going to look to work on that 41 machine as well. Seth Cooper drives it in deep, almost gets into the back of the 55. They're still holding on strong. Seth Cooper inside of the 55. Can he make it work? Oh, the Lemke was in the wall there. Slows him up a bit. Give that spot to Seth Cooper. Move him up to the 4th position. Cooper with a strong showing here already. Probst back there in the 6th position. And Bobby Grady in the 7th position as well. Bryson Richardson's move up to the 8th position. Lance Elliott moves up 2 spots to the 9th position. Ryan McLeod in 10th. Josh Childress is looking on the lead here. Can he get it done on Cam Iverson coming out of turn number 2? Cam's still outside of him. He's got about a bumper on the 10 machine going down the backstretch. Headed into turn number 3. We're still side by side, door to door. Coming out of turn number 4. He might have him clear. Not quite yet, folks. Iverson holding strong on the outside. Seth Cooper looks to make his move on the 41 machine. Side by side for 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Seth Cooper takes over to the 3rd spot in a power move between him and Justin Childress down the backstretch here. Seth Cooper's up 3 spots already. A fast tied 3 machine. And now Josh Childress is cleared for the lead. Ladies and gentlemen, the 77 back on point here tonight. Overtakes the lead from Cam Iverson. And now looks to hold on to it for the remainder of the race. We're stacked up all over the place back here. Andrew Lemke drops down to the 7th spot, going way wide there. Jordan Probst outside of Bobby Grady. That's going to be your battle for 5th position. Probst still making it work. We're single file from then. Oh, a big move here from the 38 machine to clear the 1. And he kind of makes it work, but Bobby Grady looks to the outside of 38 machine. Can he get it done? They're still side by side down the backstretch. It's anybody's game here yet. As Bobby Grady's trying to make it work on the 38 machine. He might have it clear. No, still side by side. Oh, Seth Cooper's in the wall on the front stretch here. And that slows up 3rd on back a huge bunch as Justin Childress has to get out of the gas. Jordan Probst looks inside after that. And now Jordan Probst looks to make his move up to the 3rd spot. Working on 4th here between the 41 and the 38. Justin Childress trying to hold on to whatever spots he had after starting on pole. Or he might just try to save these tires here. But Jordan Probst looks inside of the 3 machine. Can't quite get there. But he is. Oh, not quite clear of the 41. He's still holding him tight as that 41 machine coming out of turn number 4. We're going to see lap 13. Go back up to the battle for the lead here. Cam Iverson still giving Josh Childress a mirror full of that Valvoline Toyota Camry. As they're already approaching lap traffic, you can see Devin and Dylan Matthews here. Only a front stretch away from your race leader, Josh Childress. So lap traffic going to come into effect here very shortly, folks. That's going to change things up. But your biggest battle on track right now is for the 3rd position. You could put 4 cars under a blanket. From 3rd to 6th. These guys are battling out. Seth Cooper clears the 41. In the wall again goes a 3. The 41 has to back out of it. And the 38 looks to make his move on the 3 machine on the inside. Gets a big run coming out of turn number 2. Will he clear? He does. Jordan Probst clears for 3rd over Seth Cooper. Seth Cooper move him back down to the 4th spot. Justin Childress and Bobby Grady are working on each other here. Childress outside of Grady for the 5th spot. Has a bumper on him already here. Seth Cooper looking for a way back around. Hasn't quite found it yet. Childress on the wall, in the wall down the backstretch here, and he's working on it. Seth Cooper as well for the 4th spot. Has him cleared coming out of turn number 4. Yes, he does. The 41 clears for 4. Seth Cooper back down to the 5th spot now. Bobby Grady goes to work on him, and he does. He gets to the outside of the 3 machine. Has a bumper over him. Coming out of turn number 2. still side by side down the backstretch here. Bobby Grady tries to get around Cooper, clears him here. Lemke tries to follow in the footsteps of Bobby Grady, gets it to the wall out of turn number 4, and goes wide here in turn number 1. Cooper finally gets some breathing room and jumps back into line in the 6th spot. Now Lemke goes to work on the inside of the 3. Oh, a big slide out of the 3 machine. Almost gets collected with the 55. They keep it clean. Lemke looks to make it work on the 3 machine here now. Cooper, oh, he's up out of the groove. That's going to cost him a lot of time. Lemke clears. Seth Cooper has fallen from 3rd to 7th now in only a few short laps. And he finally gets back into line in the 7th spot with Bryson Richardson right behind him in the 8th spot. Lance Elliott has closed the door back up onto this lead pack. In the 9th spot, working on Bryson Richardson just now. Josh Childress has about a 3 car lengths lead now on Cam Iverson coming down the backstretch here. As they've opened up a little bit of a gap between themselves and 3rd place, Jordan Probst. You can see on screen here, a battle has broken out for the 4th spot. Justin Childress has a lot of heat coming now for the 1 machine of Bobby Grady. Goes wide here, up out of the groove a little bit for the 41. The 1 machine has a good run down the backstretch. Can't quite get it to clear. Drives it into turn number 3. Still side by side for the 4th spot. Bobby Grady looking to make it work here. Can't quite get it done on the 41. Justin Childress holding strong onto the 4th spot. But a big test here from Bobby Grady, who's trying to move up. A very quick number 1 machine. As you can see, the gap is closing for Probst up to this lead pack right now. As Childress has assumed the assumed 4th spot here from Bobby Grady. Seth Cooper going back to work on the 55 machine. Can't quite get it done. Looks outside of the 55. Bobby Grady looks inside of Justin Childress here for the 4th position. Can't quite get it done. Down the backstretch they go. Going into turn number 1. Can the 1 machine get clear? Not quite. Still side by side from 4th on back. Who's going to make who? And who's going to do what? It's anybody's guess here. Lemke clears Cooper now. Holds him off. That's for the 6th position there. Bobby Grady having to go to work on the 41. Has not quite got clear yet. As he just barely misses the 41's door there. 41 gets clear now. Bobby Grady dove it in a little too deep there into turn number 1. And that allowed Childress to open up a little bit of a gap here. As Jordan Probst has cut down the leader's gap now by about 2/10. And don't look now, but the leaders have now caught lap traffic, and that's Devin Matthews there. Devin Matthews about to go a lap down to the leaders here. Oh, and the wall down the backstretch. Everybody seems to get by cleanly. Matthews goes a lap down. Dylan Matthews in the 14th spot, looking to not be the next car a lap down. It's Corey Eichelbarker also a little bit ahead of the 17 machine. Still your battle for the lead here is Cam Iverson and Josh Childress. Jordan Probst looking right now. He has closed the gap at another 2/10 now and made it only 5 car lengths. Dylan Matthews slow on the bottom there down the turn number 4. He's coming down the pit lane to pit as Josh Childress still holds the lead after taking it from Cam Iverson on lap number 9. Jordan Probst goes to work on the number 10 machine, gets to the door on the inside of the 10, going down the backstretch. The 10 machine holding strong on the outside. The 38 looks low, a very quick 38 machine. He's going to clear the 10 machine. Move Jordan Probst up to the 2nd spot. A very quick 38 machine so far. And Josh Childress has moved away just a little bit now that these guys have started battling each other. About a 6/10 of a gap. Seth Cooper, move him up to the 4th spot now. He's going to go to work on lap traffic as well. It's pretty much distance himself there from 5th on back. Bobby Grady looking right behind him there in the 5th position. Lemke all over the back bumper of the 1 machine. Side by side for the 7th spot. Justin Childress, Bryson Richardson go to work on each other. Richardson outside of the 41 machine coming out of turn number 4. Now Rainier Beer, can he get clear? He just might. That's going to be enough for the 08 machine to move him up 1 more spot to the 7th spot. Justin Childress struggling with that car right now. Not doing what he wants to. Lance Elliott in the wall looking to get around Justin Childress, and he might have him clear here. Not yet. Still side by side coming out of turn number 4. Lap traffic's going to be a big deal if these two catch him. Devin Matthews in the wall. That's going to slow him up a bit. Can Lance Elliott get clear? He's going to get clear of the 41 machine going into turn number 1. Lance Elliott's up 3 spots from his starting position to 8th. Trying to get around the 7 machine of Devin Matthews all over the place. Get around him cleanly. As a 17. Oh, Dylan is in chat now. He said his Wi-Fi is not working for him, so he's pulled it off here tonight. Not the run the 17 machine wanted, but nonetheless still came out, got those points, and it's going to work out well for him. At least he's got points in the book despite technical issues. Go back up to our lead pack here. Josh Childress still with the gap on Jordan Probst. Probst has now cut it down 3/10 to Josh Childress, and the 38 machine looks to be very quick as we approach the halfway point here, folks. Cam Iverson about 8/10 back. From there, there's a big gap back to 4th spot for that 3 machine of Seth Cooper. Lemke in 5th now. Took that spot over from Bobby Grady, and guess who's coming? Bryson Richardson looking to the inside of that 1 machine. Can he get it done? Coming out of turn number 2, side by side down the backstretch. Can Bryson Richardson get clear of Bobby Grady and take the 6th spot over? Side by side out of 4. Bryson Richardson with the nose over the 1 machine. Can he get clear? Not quite yet. The 08 machine not quite clear. Seeing Daryl Houston in chat, he's out for DQ at the start. Yeah, we've seen that. Sorry it happened to you. Hopefully we can make it out for next race. Unfortunate run for the 19 machine, but the 19 machine is out here tonight. The 17 machine out as well. And we're pretty much... Oh! We have a big stack up back here between McLeod, Justin Childress, and Tim Garski. It's Kyle Matthews here, way back behind them. Cars around. Never mind. Disregard that. No cars around. We're side by side back here between Ryan McLeod and Justin Childress. The Reese's machine of McLeod going to work on the 41 machine of Justin Childress from 1st down to 9th now, as the 37 machine looks to work on the 41 machine. Those tires have gone away for that 41 very quick here, and he's trying to salvage whatever's left of this race. That is one of your closest battles on track currently, as Childress and Probst go to work on each other now. And that's your battle for the lead. The 38 looks to work now on the 77 machine. Can't quite get there. Looks inside of the 77. Not quite going to get there just yet, as the 38 machine has closed the gap now. And Cam Iverson as well. The top 3 under a blanket now. Probst looking all over the place to get around the 77 machine. We have 1 car around here. I think McLeod. Yeah, McLeod has heavy damage. There's debris on track, and Devin Matthews is around. Devin Matthews is around as well. No caution, but for some reason we had a wreck out on track. Never mind. We're still green, so nobody's gonna get a tap there. And we got a big battle for the lead going right now. as Probst looks inside of the 77 with lap traffic in the way. 3 wide in between lap traffic. Who's going to get it done? Probst looks inside. Oh my goodness! A big wreck! A big wreck here! A big wreck on the front stretch here! A caution is out. The 29 machine got loose and took the 38 with him. A big wreck, not what the 38 machine wanted to have happen. Oh my goodness, folks. Let's go back and see the replay here. We'll bring up the replay. You'd seen it there. They went 3 wide underneath him. And we'll go slow-mo just to get a good view. You can see that 29's all out of whack here. And not quite. Oh, there it is. There it is. He's loose. He's loose. And he just comes down into the quarter panel of the 38 and spins him on the front stretch wall. So an accident here for the 38 machine after such a strong run. He's going to have one fast repair. And it looks like Cam Iverson also got a little bit of damage there from the 29 coming back down the track. So your top 2 drivers here, 10 in the 3 car, second and third, sustained pretty significant damage here. And that's going to alter this race as these guys are going to have to most likely come down. You see the 38 right now down on the apron, coming down pit lane. For our first caution here tonight, after 44 green flag laps, the 38 machine unfortunately caught up by lap traffic. He's coming down for his fast repair. Cam Iverson still out on track. Doesn't look like there's much damage, as you can see on the 10 machine. We'll get a closer look here. As you can see behind him, car looks pretty stout. You see the front end of the machine. You see a little bit of damage here on that right front quarter panel. You can see there. You can see a little bit of scratches there on the right front of that number 10 machine, but it might not be enough to affect him too much here. While Arrows is still a big deal, that 10 machine's still got a pretty good looking car nonetheless. So a big shakeup here in the top 3. That's going to move Probst to the back. Matthews is going to go to the back. Not going to get the free pass, unfortunately. That's going to go to Devin Matthews, who comes back around, gets his lap back. Heavy damage for the 29 machine. Heavy damage. But our first caution of the night comes out for Probst. Getting spun by the number 29 machine, Kyle Matthews. So that moves Cam Iverson up a spot. Everyone from second on back is going to move up. Seth Cooper into the 3rd running position. Andrew Lemke up to 4th. Bryson Richardson, I think he's been saving tires here tonight. He'll look very strong for the last remaining 30 laps here, folks. So expect that Rainier machine to be up towards the front here, towards when we see a lap 75. Go down and see some of these comments here tonight. Daryl Heason, yep. We'll look forward to having you next week. Boss man, I'm sorry it didn't work out for you here tonight, but we'll see you next week. Hopefully you can get it done. So if anybody's out there in chat, let's see who you got winning here tonight. That Rainier machine looks very quick here, folks. He's up 3 spots from his starting position. Lance Elliott looks very strong as well. He's up 4 spots from his starting position. But Josh Childress, your leader currently, and we're going to double these guys up. These guys are going double file here, 2 to green. They'll see. Josh Childress out there right now, leading this field around, doubled up. Seth Cooper on his tail. Outside of Josh Childress is Cam Iverson. Those two battled it out last weekend in the mini stocks. Josh Childress prevailed after leading 40 laps. Looks like a similar situation here tonight, but can Cam Iverson get it done? There's 25 more laps than there was last weekend. Will that be enough time for Cam Iverson to go to work on the 77 machine? We've got these cars doubled up. They're going to see the pace car pull off. Josh Childress will see the green flag, and we'll go green here, folks. Josh Childress with the big jump. Was that on green? We'll have to go back and see, folks. He kind of gave it up. It looked like he kind of gave it up. He knew he jumped a little bit. Cam Iverson got on the outside. He's got a nose. Not quite clear. The 77 down the backstretch here. Side by side into turn number 3. Josh Childress A big shove up on the number 10 machine. Can he clear Cam Iverson out of turn 4? He does. Cam Iverson gets clear. Move Andrew Lemke. Oh, we got a car around. Car around on the front stretch here. Ryan McLeod is going around, and that has caught up a bunch of cars here. Lance Elliott is slow. Ryan McLeod went around there on the front stretch, and that is not what Josh Childress wanted to see. Excuse me, Cam Iverson wanted to see. He got the spot, but the yellow flag is out. We'll go back here and see what happened. So it looked like right here, yeah, between Tim Garski and Ryan McLeod, they just get together, and McLeod's going around on the front stretch here. So I'm not sure what happened there. That involves the 04 and 37. Lance Elliott, nowhere to go. A big hit on that left front there for the 37 machine. As everyone else makes it through, Jordan Probst makes it through. Devin Matthews barely misses the 42 there on your bottom left, but he gets through cleanly, and Corey Eichelbarker as well. So 42 and 37 going to see the most damage. Tim Garski involved in that one there with the 37 machine. So a bunch of damage on the 37 machine. You saw a bunch of damage on Lance Elliott's machine there. He's coming down to get his car repaired right now. Oh, he's backing it up. That's not what we want to see here, folks. And that might give the 29 machine a wave around. So we'll see what the leaderboard does here. But Lance Elliott getting his fast repair. Can he make it out on track before they make it to him? It looks like he's going to get it done. And he's got his car all fixed up for the remainder of the race. No more cars for him here tonight. No more backups. We'll see if he can get it done here. Josh Childress. Yep, Kyle Matthews going around. That's your lucky dog. You see him passing the whole field here. He'll get back on the lead lap here. Josh Childress still leading. Ryan McLeod down pit lane. You can see him getting a fast repair. Car is fixed up, ready to go. That's his last one. His one and only has been used. 25 laps in. Cautions breed cautions. You see it here. Hadn't had one for 44 laps, and now we've had two back-to-back within only a few laps. So it's only going to get more intense here as we have 25 laps to go. It'll be about 22 or so when we see the green flag again. So I wonder what they're going to call on the 77 being a little early there on the restart. We'll see if we can go back and get a good look here. Or we can ask Josh himself. You know what? Let's just bring Josh up into the booth here and ask him. So we'll bring Josh in. Hey, Josh, this is Travis up in the wall. Sorry, Josh. Pulled you out of there early. This is Travis up in the booth here. We just wanted to get a chat up here with you real quick on that last restart. It looked like it was a little early. Was it a little early, or is that what was going on there? It looked like you went up forward and came back.
Well, I forgot the restarts are on green, so I went in the box and then checked up to get the spot back or get back even, so I wouldn't get in trouble. So now it's on green. We'll go from there.
Well, right on, Josh. You got a very fast 77 machine, a lot of pressure there from the 10 machine. How do you think you can get it done here tonight?
Yeah, no, this thing's on rails. My biggest thing is just not to destroy the tires. And, you know, the 38 was up here and giving me a run and had a good battle there. But Cam got some damage, so hopefully I can stay up here. But a lot of good competition.
Well, right on, Josh. We'll let you get back down there. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks, Travis.
So Josh Childress just got off the microphone with Josh Childress there, folks, and he is your current race leader. Going to lead us around to the green. Lights are out on the pace car. We'll see the green flag here. He knows to go on green now. He gave up the spot there on the restart. That's the discrepancy we had there. We'll see if he can get it done here. 22 laps to go when we get the green flag. We'll see who can get it done. That 10 machine's got damage, he said. So it might be more than we thought up here in the booth for that 10 machine. We're going to see the green flag here, folks. Josh Childress leads us around. See a whole field of cars ready to go green. 22 laps to go. We'll see the green flag. Green, green, green. Josh Childress with the big jump. Everyone else out of line in the back. Ryan McLeod with a very slow start there. That's going to shuffle everyone around there. Josh Childress makes it clear on the 10 machine down the backstretch here. Single file from first on back. Well, side-by-side battle now is for the 5th spot. Oh, caution is out, caution is out, caution is out. Eco Barker and Probst are around. Eco Barker and Probst have gone around now, folks. We don't have a view. Oh, you can see, now we have a view. Excuse me there, folks. I apologize for that, but we got a good view here now of that 73 machine. That is a modified. That is no longer a stock car. There is no front bumper left on that 73 machine. So a big, big hit there. Because we don't have Jordan Probst out on track. Jordan Probst is not out on track. He was also involved in that wreck. And he is no longer on track. So Corey Eco Barker has come down to get his car fixed. You can see that. He's going to use a fast repair, no doubt about it. Unfortunate for him. McLeod, no front end for him. There must have been a big checkup on the restart, and that was not what you want to see out of your race car. It's going to be a tough run for the remainder of the race for the 37 machine. Trying to hold on to whatever is left of this race here. See what he can do. But we'll go back and see what exactly happened. You can see here, Corey Eco Barker involved. We'll go aerial now. As Probst was up in it. It looks like Probst was actually involved. So let's see. Probst comes in. Matthews goes up, and that's going to loop the 38 around here. And Eco Barker must come in and become cleanup crew. Oh, Tim Garski with the big hit there. So that's a bunch of damage on the 04 machine. The 38 goes spinning around. Yep, you can see Corey Eco Barker just comes in and cleans up the remainder of the 38 machine. So that is how the cookie crumbles here tonight, folks. Probst with a big hit. That's going to put him out of the race now. Does not look like he's out on track, folks. So we're back under our 3rd caution here tonight. So we go down the field. Let's take a look at the middle part of the field here. We haven't quite taken a look at them as of late. Bobby Grady running in the 5th spot there. Bryson Richardson in 6th. Those tires might be fresh, but he might run out of time before he can get up front there. Justin Childress in the 7th spot after starting on pole. Devin Matthews up to the 8th spot now after contact with a 38 machine there to bring out the 3rd caution tonight. Tim Garski looks like he is freshened up, ready to go. Lance Elliott outside of him in the 10th spot after coming out with a new car. So, no, it looks like Tim Garski is going to keep rolling after heavy contact here. And a bunch of zombie cars in the back here. 37 machine and 49 machine of Ryan McLeod and 29 of Kyle Matthews out here in the back. Corey Eco Barker with a brand new machine, and everyone else is out for the remainder of the night. So Probst is out. Dylan Matthews is out. Daryl Houston is out. We'll go green here. 17 laps to go when these cars cross the line. The pace car will pull off here shortly, folks, and we'll see the green flag. The green flag will be out. Josh Childress will lead us to the green. The green flag is out. A big restart here for Cam Iverson. Might have enough on the 77 to get him clear in the turn number 1. Not enough for the 10 machine. Oh, a big wreck. Tim Garski, Devin Matthews get together. A big wreck between Garski and Devin Matthews. And that's going to bring out our 4th caution of the night. So from 44 laps clean to now back cautions, we have not had many green flag laps, and that's not what these guys who've been saving tires like Richardson, Grady, Lemke not want to see. And exactly not what Josh Childress wanted to see after Cam Iverson finally got clear of the 77 machine. So let's go back and take a look at what brought that caution out. You've seen it there. We'll go down to Devin Matthews. You'd seen it there. Get a better look. Oh. It went away here, folks. We'll get a better look here. There it goes. You can see Garski just gets into him. Enough so that it sends the 7 around. And then he gets up into the wall here. And the caution is out. So, 4th caution here tonight. And it has been hectic past the halfway point. So let's pull up our 3rd place runner, Seth Cooper. See if we can get a word with him and see what he can do here tonight. Very quiet night here so far, but up to the 3rd spot. We'll see what Seth Cooper can do. Seth Cooper, this is Travis up in the booth.
Oh, sorry.
Seth, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, Seth. Running in 3rd right now. We brought you up here. We want to ask you, are you going to be able to get it done here tonight? Car looks very quick here. You got a perfect opportunity with about 15 laps to go.
Yeah, I'm hoping I think I can do something here. It looks like Cameron's got some damage, so I think I'll at least get him, and Josh is fast as always, so we'll see. I just gotta keep Lemke at bay back here. He's a little aggravated with the guy.
All right, Seth, we'll let you get to work. Looks very strong up here from the booth. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Seth Cooper, your 3rd place runner. Let's see who else we can bring up here. Let's bring up Bryson Richardson. Bryson Richardson, this is Travis up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Bryson. Running really strong here in 6th. Looks like you've been saving tires all night, but these cautions back to back to back, not really what you wanted to see. You think you got enough here if we can go green to get up there and run for possibly a win here tonight?
I don't know about a win, but I'm just hoping for a top 5. Try and get back on track after the last couple of races.
Well, do you think you have enough car to get up there past Bobby Grady? That's the 5th spot right in front of you. Your car looks very strong. You've been saving tires all night like usual.
Yeah, I think so. If I get a clean restart here. The next task is getting around to Andrew.
Well, right on, Bryson. Good luck to you. I know you're side by side right now. We'll let you go green.
All right, thank you.
All right, so we got a couple words in there with a couple drivers. It looked like Devin Matthews, for whatever reason, ended up down there on the front stretch. But nonetheless, we're going to go green here, folks, and finish out the remainder of this race. 12 laps to go when we see the green flag. Cam Iverson will lead us to the point. Lights will be out on the pace car, and we'll get going green here, folks. As you see the field crest around turn number 4. The pace car will pull off here, and we'll get going green here, folks. Cam Iverson will see the green here. Green flag is out. A big jump for the 10 machine, who got a car length gap on the 77. Seth Cooper looks low. Side by side into turn number 1 for second. Josh Childress has a lot of pressure here from the 3 machine. Now he's got a big run down the backstretch on Cam Iverson going into turn number 3. Inside looks at 77 on the 10 for first. He might be there out of turn number 4. Side by side, a big bobble out of the 77. Cam Iverson is walking away with it now. Seth Cooper looking to go to work here on Josh Childress. Can't quite get it to work. And now we're single file from first on back to third. Seth Cooper looks inside of the 77 into turn number 4. Seth Cooper trying to make it work inside. He might have it clear. Oh, he's loose off of turn number 4. Side by side down the front stretch here. 3 wide for 5th on back. Justin Childress clears going into turn number 1. Josh Childress has to go back to work on Cam Iverson now. He's got a lot of pressure from Seth Cooper. Cam Iverson wants to walk away with it. 10 laps to go here, folks. A lot of damage on that right front. Not stopping that 10 machine right now. As we go back and look at the last lap times, just a little bit quicker there was Josh Childress on Cam Iverson with a 23.24. 9 laps to go here, folks. He needs a little bit more if he wants to catch up to Cam Iverson here in the remainder of these laps. He's opened a little bit of a gap now up on 3rd place, Seth Cooper. That time by just a little bit quicker. 700's on Cam Iverson now. 8 laps to go, and there's about a 0.3 of a second gap. The math is working out. The 77 might get there if he can keep this gap closed up. Cam Iverson trying everything he can with a damaged car to keep that 77 at bay. We got a slow car in turn number 1, and these guys work around it. Devin Matthews slow on the inside. Everyone up front seems to get around him there. Are they going to get around him back here? Slow inside is the 7 machine. We'll go back up to the lead. That time by Josh Childress about a 1/10.5 quicker. The gap up to Cam Iverson is closing for Childress now. That time they're about even there at the line. Seth Cooper, not quite enough speed in that 3 machine to get back up there. Josh Childress trying to go to work on the 10 machine. Needs a little bit more out of that 77 to get up there. As a battle for 5th unravels between Lemke, Childress, Justin Childress, and Bryson Richardson. Bryson Richardson trying to go to work on Andrew Lemke now. As Justin Childress is in the wall, that opens up the door for the 55. We'll go back up to our race lead. 4 laps to go for Cam Iverson at the line. Same times that time by. Let's see this time by. A little bit quicker for Josh Childress here. 4 laps to go. He's closed the gap about 2.5 tenths back now on Cam Iverson. A big run down the backstretch for the 77. He has closed the gap. Cam Iverson has a mirror full of a blue Chevrolet. Coming out of turn number 4. Oh, they're both in the wall. 77 looks inside of Cam Iverson now. Cam Iverson outside of the 77. The 77 looks inside now. Can he get clear out of turn number 2? Not quite enough there for Josh Childress. He has to go back to work on Cam Iverson now. 2 laps to go when we cross the line. Josh Childress coming out of turn number 4 in the wall just a little bit. All over the back bumper, the number 10 machine is Josh Childress. All over Cam Iverson trying to make it. 5th caution is out. The caution is out, folks. Green, white, checkered will commence. The caution is out. It looks like Lemke's around now. Lemke has dropped. And we'll go ahead and take a look at that replay. Just before the white flag, we see the caution come out for Andrew Lemke. We'll see here, just fighting side by side with the 41. They touch coming out of 4. Justin Childress loose, and nowhere for the 55 to go. They both head up towards the front stretch wall. Bryson Richardson barely misses him. Is he going to miss the 55 here? Yep, he's going to miss him. 55 goes around, keeps it off the front stretch wall, thankfully, and keeps it off the inside wall as well. So not a lot of damage for the 55, but still going to put him further back down the pack than what he originally would have. And that is going to bring out our 6th caution of the night and set up a green-white checkered for these drivers here. So Corey Eaglebarker actually crashed. Looked like he crashed getting on the pit lane. We'll get a good look here. That car is all messed up. He can't get that thing turned. That's what it is, and he just can't get the car down pit lane, and it just goes straight into the barrels here. You can see him cranked all the way, and it won't go. So unfortunate for the 73 machine. Big, heavy hit. He must have got into Lemke there on that wreck, because that car was not like that when we were green. Let's go back and take a look. Let's see. Let's see if Lemke ended up with a little bit of damage here. It looks like he did. Here is, you see the, here is a wreck between Corey Eaglebarker, what got his front end gone. We'll see what happened here. Oh, a big stack up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, a big stack up on the pace laps, and Corey was not expecting the 04 to be facing towards him when they got there. What was going on there? It looks like McLeod might have got into the back of him. Yeah, McLeod just gets into the back of the 04 and sends him up the track into the 73. And a bunch of chaos here on this pacing restart. These guys are amped up, ready for a green-white checkered. And we'll see who can get it done. We only got one green-white checkered here tonight. If the caution comes out before that white flag, that'll be the end of the race. Whoever's the leader then will win the race. Remember, as always, we'll get a word with your top 3 here tonight. Whoever that may be. We'll stack them up side by sides. Bryson Richardson up to the 5th spot. Lance Elliott now outside row number 3. That moves him up to the 6th spot. A good rebound for that 42 machine. Lemke starting in the 8th spot. Kyle Matthews in the 9th spot. Excuse me, 8th spot there now on the outside of Lemke. So we'll see the green flag here. Lights are out on this iRacing pace car. We'll be going green here momentarily, folks. Cam Iverson going to lead us around out of turn number 4. We'll see the pace car pull down here very shortly. We're going green here this time by. Can Cam Iverson get another fantastic restart? Not this time. Josh Childress gets a big jump on the green flag. Childress with the car length into turn number 1. Cam Iverson looks low. Not enough. Childress is going to be cleared on the backstretch. Cam Iverson going to have to go to work on the number 77, getting into turn number 3. Seth Cooper takes 3rd. Bryson Richardson looks for 4th on Bobby Grady. He might have him cleared. Josh Childress now with 3 car lengths. Oh! A big hit on the front stretch for McLeod. Not going to bring the caution out. White flag. The race will be final at the line. Seth Cooper looks inside of Cam Iverson out of turn number 2. Side by side down the backstretch. Childress looking to walk away with it. Seth Cooper gets it to Cam Iverson now. Side by side. Cooper clears for 2nd. 3 wide for 3rd. Cam Iverson gets 3rd. A big wreck on the finish line. Josh Childress wins the race. Seth Cooper brings home 2nd. And Cam Iverson in 3rd. An incredible finish here, folks. An incredible finish here. Josh Childress, burn it down. You done won it here 2 in a row for the 77 machine. The first time someone's done it this season. Give it to Josh Childress here tonight. Burn it down here, 77. We'll get a quick word with him here in a few moments here, folks. For now, enjoy the burnout. 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here with our top 3. We'll start off with Cam Iverson here tonight. Cam brought it home 3rd. Nice run here, nonetheless, after some damage early on with probes there going around off the front bumper of the 29 machine. Bringing it home 3rd, nonetheless, after a green-white checkered. Nice run here tonight. Bringing it home in a consistent 3rd place once again. Nice run here, Cam. Is there anything more you could have done? I know you had a damaged car there on the restart. It just didn't work out for you. Is there anything else you could have done there on the 77 machine to get it done?
You had a really great car, really good drive off. After the 38 car just got right hooked for no reason, my car got destroyed for the most part through the corner, so just trying to hang on to it, and then just a little unfortunate last restart, my rear tires got lifted off the ground, but it's all good. It's part of it. Really great race with Josh. That was, man, we're coming to the white there almost side by side before that yellow came out, so would have been a good finish either way.
Well, it was a great finish nonetheless. You put on a show once again here tonight. I'm sure the fans enjoyed it at home. Another great run for you, another great points night as well. Looking to add to that championship points lead, but I think Josh Childress is kind of chipping away at you. If you're not too careful, he might catch you before the end of the season. Do you think you have enough still in the bag, enough of a cushion here to get it done with only about 5 more races left here in the season?
I don't know. Anything can happen. Like I've been saying all year, anybody can go out here and win, and Josh should have won multiple of these races, but just had some really bad luck. So, I mean, all I can do myself is just stay consistent. I can't control him being fast or him winning. So, as long as I don't wreck myself or beat myself, then I should have a decent shot, I would think.
Well, you got a great gap right now on second. But prior to tonight's event, you had 36 points on Bryson Richardson in second. So a large gap there nonetheless. Good cushion. But anyways, before we let you go here tonight, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the good Lord above, my wife Cassie's son home. Shout out to Carson for watching, and then Jordan Protes, Factor Sim Racing. He should have won the night, but kind of got screwed. It happens, I guess. Any paint jobs, any road racing help you need, please hook up with us. We're happy to help.
Well, right on. Thank you for racing with us, Cam. Congratulations on 3rd place here tonight.
Yep, thank you.
It's his birth.
All right. That was Cam Iverson there in the 3rd position. Brought it home 3rd there in the 10 machine. Now we'll get a talk here with our 2nd place finisher, Seth Cooper. Seth in the 3 tied machine. Nice run here tonight. You were up front all night. Had to come from mid-pack to the front multiple times here tonight. You got it done. Brought it home 2nd after a perfect timing green-white checkered for you. Nice run here tonight, Seth. How'd you get it done?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that green-white checkered helped me out a lot. And, it sucks that Cameron got involved in that wreck and got some damage because he was way faster than me. I was just right place, right time, man.
You were exactly right place, right time, and it worked out perfect for you here tonight. Nice run nonetheless, and good points night as well for you. Bringing home the heat race win and a 2nd place points finish. Not going to be too shabby on the point standings here. So, good run for you nonetheless.
Right on. Thank you.
Seth Cooper, before we let you go, is there anybody you'd like to thank?
Well, I'd like to thank all you guys for letting me in here. This is pretty fun. I started off the season real rough, but we're making a comeback here.
Absolutely. You're doing a great job right now, Seth. Couple more things go your way. You're going to have one of these on the front stretch here momentarily, but 2nd place here tonight, a great run nonetheless, and a good points night. So,
thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. That's Seth Cooper there in your 2nd place position. Now we'll get to our race winner, Josh Childress. Josh, congratulations on the win. Led the most laps tonight by far out of everybody. Had a little bit of a battle there going between the 38 and you early on, and then at the end, Cam Iverson had a good restart there, and the caution came out at a perfect time, got around you, but got it done nonetheless. What was the key to success here tonight? How'd you get it done?
Hey, thanks, shows. Just saving tires. I didn't want to burn them off, and the 38 got up there, and it's like, okay, well, I'm going to run just as hard as I need to stay up here. And some unlucky breaks happened there with the 38 and going 3 wide, and the top side I felt had the good momentum, So I was like, well, I'm just going to make it 3 wide on the top and hopefully make it out, and I did. So just had to save the rubbers.
Well, you did exactly what you needed to. A complete points night for you. You're going to bring home the most qualifying points and the race win, as well as leading a lap. A good points night for you nonetheless. That's going to move you up in the charts, no doubt. And if you can keep this performance up, you might have a shot here at the championship lead headed into the dog days, the remainder of the season.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Cam and I are battling out every week, seems like, whether he gets it or I get it. And I've had some bad luck, but just trying to keep it clean and run my race and, stay out of trouble and have a good battle with Cam and Seth. And, it's just fun being out here.
Well, you did exactly what you needed to here tonight. Back-to-back wins for you in the number 77 machine. A great stretch of races here so far for you. Next week, we'll be headed to, let me just check here, December 13th, we're headed to 5 Flags in the mini stock. It's going to be 65 laps. Can we expect to see the 77 machine there?
Absolutely.
The 77 machine has punched his ticket into the December 13th race in the mini stocks. He won last weekend in the mini stocks. Can he get it done again? We'll find out. Josh, before we let you go, anybody you'd like to thank?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, thank Mr. H for letting me run this hot rod tonight. Couldn't do it without him. Him and my other teammates, Corey and Jesse, and, my brother was here tonight. So that's fun to see him out here and give him another ass whooping. But yeah, and then you guys, Travis and Devin for doing this and putting it on. And it's just a blast.
Well, right on, Josh. We appreciate you coming to race with us. Once again, putting a spanking on them these past 2 weeks and looking very strong headed into the remainder of the season. We'll let you get out of here and celebrate this win on a Saturday night. And thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
Well, right on, folks. That was your top 3. Josh Childress bringing it home tonight with the win in the number 77 HendrickCars.com machine. Seth Cooper finishing second here tonight and rounding out the top 3, Cam Iverson. And before we go here, folks, let's get a good look at our finishing position. Make sure we show everybody who showed up here tonight. So Josh Childress, of course, our winner here. Seth Cooper bringing home second. Third place, give it to Cam Iverson. Bryson Richardson, a strong 4th place run for him. It's going to be a good points night for him nonetheless. Going to go open up his gap on Dylan Matthews just a little bit. Bobby Grady in the 5th spot. Justin Childress brings it home 6th after a tumultuous battle between everybody else, starting on the pole, working his way from the front to the back to the front to the back, brings it home 6th. Ryan McLeod, after heavy damage on the 37, salvages a good night here in 7th spot. Devin Matthews brings his 7 machine home in 8th. 9th place, give that one to Kyle Matthews. 10th place, Lance Elliott, after a little bit of turmoil there early on, worked his way up to 6th, finishes 10th spot here. 11th on down, we'll get started here. Andrew Lemke finishes a lap down. Tim Garski, 4 laps down. Corey Eichelbarker, 5 laps down. Jordan Probst had an early exit here from the race. Dylan Matthews with connection issues early on. That parked his car for the night. And Daryl Houston, you remember him. He jumped the start there initially on the green and did not get to finish here tonight. And Reggie Gill did not take the green. So that is your finishing results here, folks. Before we get out of here, I'd like to thank everybody out in chat. Mallory, love you. Dylan, had a good run, good car, but Wi-Fi was not working out for you. You could see there in chat. And then Daryl Houston, he's going to show up next week, try to get a redemption going for that number 19 machine. And then Dylan, not very happy with the 55 machine. So Lemke and Dylan might have some beef going into next week at 5 Flags. That's going to be something to look at here. And before we go, one more time, this is the point standings before tonight's race, you could see Cam Iverson with a big gap over Bryson Richardson, but Josh Childress with a full points night here tonight is going to cut into that lead just a little bit, a little less than 50 points back, 45 points back. With 5 races or so, he could cut that points lead down very quickly if he balls out for the remainder of the season. Nonetheless, we'll let you guys get forward. Look forward to enjoying the rest of your Saturday night. Thanks for watching us here tonight on Northwest Short Track Tour. As always, we'd like to thank you at watching. Thank you to the drivers for showing up and racing here tonight. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Travis Barnes, signing off.